Presidente.
Welcome back to Let's Play Tropico with me, Squawker. And when we left off, well, I'd say we're recovering our economy a little bit now. It's been a tough first decade for Tropico due to hurricanes and other bullshit, and early elections that the UN were bloody staring at me over. But there is another election coming up very shortly, I predict, if we're on a 6-year election cycle, but we've got other things to do. So let's make some people happy, and let's make my wallet happy by getting many more tourists on the island. And also let's try and get some boots up the arses of the construction workers who are just rather lazy.
You have been in office for 10 years now, Presidente. Keep up the good work.
I will, my man. Now, it looks like the construction workers have already noticed that I'm not making idle threats today, but really I am. So, they're already propping up the restaurant and the new hotel. I'm just going to try and basically put as much capacity into tourism as I can, but I do believe I need to reissue the spring break package edict very, very soon, so just need the money for that really. And the thing is, the restaurant's done. Goody goody gumdrops. The thing we seem to be rather afflicted with at the minute is that shipping is just too slow. We have a lot of goods piling up at the dock, ready to be exported and make money. And I could use more tourists. I mean, fortunately there is a yacht coming up. That's going to bring me some new tourists, but I need new immigrants as well because I don't really have enough people in my workforce at the minute, despite the fact I now have open door immigration, which is going to give us 50% extra immigrants. So I'm thinking it's time we build a second dock to try and improve our economy, or at least speed things up a bit, just so we can get exports out faster, because it's harming my income in my opinion. So I'm going to build a new tourist dock, and I make the other one a freight dock. And if I just chuck the tourist dock here near the airport, I think it'll be a good idea. But I just want to put it because I think I'm going to build a second beach site, because the beach site is rather popular. So if I put the tourist dock here and then just road it up, and then it just means I have somewhere for the tourists to get dropped off and somewhere for the everyone else to get dropped off. It would help if these. Yeah, there we go. Finally got the roads done. So if I make this a yacht dock, I'll keep this one service all ships until the other one's done though, because I don't want to just suddenly ruin everything by stupidly changing work modes far too early. But here comes the new yacht, hopefully with new tourists. Profit's doing well, by the way. They're increasing every year. We're about the level where we get 5,000 a year, but we do need to bring in a lot more if we want to be hitting those goals. We've got 2 new tourists, 2 more eco tourists. Alright, they can come as long as they pay up. We do have a colonial fort here as well, actually, and it turns out we can actually, it looks like we can do things with it. We can turn it into a museum, which is just basically an extra attraction, but I don't think that's really going to fit in with a profile of Spring Breakers. We can turn it into a dungeon. This dungeon does an excellent job of re-educating an inmate in a 3 years' time, assuming the inmate lives. And we can also do an artifact dig, which is also for really, really silly tourists who will pay El Presidente to shovel dirt. Now, I like the sound of that. So I could do something with that, but I think I'd rather just focus on just building a nice little tourist town here, to be honest. We are starting to get control of crime rate now. However, I need to get more of it, so I might also try and favour higher skilled workers. And ooh, joy of joys, a new freighter here. Right, dock workers are already on top of it. They're already getting stuff ready to export, so you go and do that, lads. And 8 new immigrants have joined the island. Right, what have we got? We've got a new farmer, that's good. Anyone else? Come on. Another new farmer. I'm hoping we're getting. Oh, someone's joined a hotel. Good. That's what I need. Got yet another new farmer. Alright, keep bringing them on out, lads. Keep bringing them on out. Another. Bloody hell, how many farmers does this island need, really? Well, I am pretty much the world's #1 exporter of pineapples now. A new hotelier, so that's good. Anyone else? I don't believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about 5. Another bloody farmer, right? Why would you emigrate to Tropico? Bloody hell! Why would you just emigrate here to become a farmer? It's like, is someone... Oh, a Teamster as well. It's like someone's distributing leaflets saying, come to Tropico if you want to grow pineapples for the rest of your life and have a shit house, because the construction workers are a bit slow on the uptake when it comes to building another bloody tenement. Right, let's get that tenement up before I build anything else, because, well... I probably should oh, hello. If I hold right... Ooh, now this is nice. If I hold the right mouse button, the scrolling's actually much better. I don't have to rely on edge scroll. Oh, right, that's a good tip. Right, hold the right mouse button and you can scroll much faster. I want the dock done now, preferably. yeah, the mine will get built one day. I'll just leave it on medium priority. It seems like putting it on high priority doesn't change a bloody thing here. They still ignore it, because now they're more interested in tearing down everyone's shacks. So what else can we get done today? Well, there's a lot we still need to get done. Does anyone? Yes, someone is working in the restaurant, so that's good for us. We've got the yacht dock. These hotels are near enough at capacity now, so we just need to keep bringing in more tourists. But I'm noticing that the tourist rating is kind of dropping here, so I don't know what's causing it. I believe, yeah, I think it is actually the higher crime rate. You know what? We have a lot of money because we exporting all those pineapples has just brought us to $13,000 dues. So I will pay to fill up our police force, and you know what? No. I was actually going to say, you know what? I'll pay for a high school. You know what? Skilled workers are welcome now. See? Clever squawker I am. Why invest in a high school when I could just have immigrants do my work for me? Ugh, Donald Trump would be proud. Right. Let's see. Where should I put a new tenement? I don't think just having that tenement's going to fit the bill. But the thing is, I've got so many farmlands. I don't want to build over them. And there goes the freighter. Thank you for taking all my... Well, you didn't take all my money. You took all my pineapples, actually. But yeah. Go sell those pineapples to Waitroses across the UK. And have all those snobby mothers who think I'm lazy and smell bad eat their pineapples. Right, overview. So average worker pay has dipped a little bit. It's down to $6.52 now, but happiness has jumped at 1 point. Yay! And as for number of citizens, now to 96 citizens. It's alright, we have enough pineapples to feed everyone. We have 22 tourists, however we've taken a hit in the tourism rating again. It's down to 28. Ooh, not bad. I mean, not bad. No, it's not good. It's just not good. However, profits skyrocketed this year, but that's probably due to the fact we just basically had the biggest export of pineapples ever since... Who was that Nicaraguan guy who got, like, killed by diarrhea music? You know him. Right, anyway, so, people, income disparity has sunk a few percentages, average age is increasing, food quality hasn't moved, and overall respect is still falling. This does not bode well. Something tells me I could be losing these next elections. Happiness is at 42, relationships are good with the other powers, which is equaling good money. So as for economy, yes, we did see a hit in tourism profits this year. That's not good news at all. Average spending per tourist sunk. Tourism revenue dropped quite harshly. So yeah, we don't do banking, of course. Local entertainment actually went up. So yeah. Actually, we lost a lot in dock and airport fees this year, so I think the problem was we didn't intake enough tourists this year, because obviously we make a lot just through simply because people do have to pay obviously to fly a plane. We don't do free flying now, so that's gonna be a problem. Maybe we should buy the enhanced terminal so we can increase that, but also maybe we should make sure there's people working at the damn airport, because for some reason the two bloody bitches I hired have walked off the job, which means I have to pay for 2 more workers and now I'm out of money again. So thank you very much for emigrating again, you bloody ungrateful bitches. Seriously, why can't you just stay on the island and just help me? But no, you just walk off the job, you know, it's not like another bloody hurricane's gonna turn up or something, bloody ungrateful bastards. How's that clinic doing? Luckily we do have 2 doctors and one of the retirees collapsed.
Sad.
What did she die of? Emphysema. I don't know what that is, I'll just assume it was old age because, well, she was old, so yeah. And her last thought was, I'm going to the clinic for a checkup. Now I'm dying. Oh well, you nearly made it to the clinic, you just were a few meters off. Better luck next time. Right. How are we doing on this tenement? It's 55% done. Where are the construction workers at? They're not at their jobs. I think some of them are off to... Right, it's alright. I'll allow it if you're off to go build the dock, because we do need that up as well. So yeah, I'll let you off this time. Wonder what our next threat is. Ooh. Oh, I was going to say, were you sunburned? But no, you're just wearing a hideous red. You are literally the obese version of Jack Carvey. And you are wearing his shirt, but you're the morbidly obese version. That'd make playing Far Cry even harder. Imagine if you were morbidly obese and you were in Far Cry situation. It'd be a much easier target for all the bloody mercenaries to hit, and I think the Trojans would enjoy eating you. Yeah, I really enjoy playing Far Cry. I'll have to play Far Cry 2 at some point because, well, I don't know, because I mean, Far Cry 1 is the only Far Cry I've played, but I'm guessing I want to know how the series evolves from man in ugly Hawaiian shirt shooting mutants in the jungle on an abandoned island while a German villain laughs at you, and how it evolves into whatever Far Cry 4 was and the new one, which is where you become a caveman. So yeah, definitely something on Ubisoft's part, but then again, I don't know. So I don't know. Was Far Cry 4 kind of came out in Ubisoft's shitty period, didn't it? But Ubisoft, I believe, is still in its shitty period.
I believe some of your people may be calling for an election next year.
I thought they were calling to ban Ubisoft from the island. Oh well. One can dream, and then maybe we'll get a decent Assassin's Creed game, because I stopped playing after Assassin's Creed 3. Right, when's that next freighter coming in? Because I could desperately use to get rid of all the crime on the island, because that's not going well for us. Because otherwise I'm not really going to be very inclined to build new things, and I can't really build new things because I'm out of money, but hopefully there's some pineapples. Oh yeah, look. Loyal Teamster's already delivering the pineapples. Are we delivering the coffee as well? How much? Oh yeah, but coffee farm's made good profit. It's made $7,000 in its lifetime. Well, nearly $7,000, but you know, may as well just round it up so we make it look good. Anyway, how are we doing on the another Teamster loyally moving stuff on me? I love these Teamsters. They're doing good. They're doing a good day's work for me. That's what I like about them. But yeah. And oh, hello there, Mr. Freighter. I thought you would never arrive. Good, get in here fast. You've got my new airport workers, because I'm not getting any new tourists, and they're not getting off the island either, until we have that airport functioning. And yes, the dock is up. Good. Right, this dock is on yachts only. You will now service freighters only. So there we go. We can allocate our dock traffic efficiently, and I don't know, maybe having more docks increases how frequently boats come. It might be useful. I don't really know. I hope it is, because I don't know why freighter traffic and general shipping traffic is so slow on this mission. It's not really doing my economy a lot of good, to be honest. You know, I'm not at the point where tourism can sustain everything. I mean, I'm making okay money off tourism, but I probably made fuck all this year because of losing the airports. But it's all right. The policemen are here. They'll take care of everything, and then you never know. I might actually start building nicer houses as well. I might build apartment blocks for the middle class now, because I guess we will soon have a middle class emerging, but for now tenements are all I can afford. But it's alright, they're shelter people and they're much better than a shack, aren't they? 8 new immigrants, so that's going to, well, 5 of them are ones I've paid for out of my own bloody money on this island, but it's alright. We've got a bunch of coffee and pineapples to export, so why don't we get those exported and let you policemen, you get to work policing.
The population of Tropico grows quickly. We now have over 100 citizens.
Good news. And so let's have a look at our new police dudes. So you are John Sinclair from Miami. You are Frank Denau from Port-au-Prince, and you are Kevin Jackson from Nassau. Also got our new women for the airport. We got Ignaglia Bolivar and Wendy McPherson, and 2 new farms, because we always seem to get the complimentary farmers, but it's all right. We got that. And how are we doing with immigrants? By the way, 34% of immigrants will now have a high school education. 11% will have a college education. All right, that's good. I'll take that for definite. But right, you lot get in there, and already we're seeing. Oh yeah, we're seeing a little nice change in crime. Let's get you to work though. The harder you work, the less crime we'll have, and that is exactly what I need. I wonder if there are other ways to prevent crime on the island. I guess like a better quality of life will probably prevent people from committing crimes. But anyway, here's the almanac for 1961, and we will be in election cycle next year as well. So better get ready for that, because they'll just be chucked at us. So I can't bail on them or anything. Profits weren't as good this year, but I didn't really have a great big 100 million billion pineapples to export. I mean, the freight actually came quite quickly for once. Average worker pay, however, is jumped up to $7.16. Happiness is dropping again though, which does not bode well at all. Right, this year I'm gonna have to not focus on tourism. I'm gonna have to focus on making people happy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. Swiss bank account, we're not bothering with one. So number of citizens, we're up to 103 citizens now. However, we're down to 9 tourists, and the tourism rating's still slipping, so we really need to work on this one. So people, income disparity is getting income disparity is a bit out of control now. It's at 103%. Average worker pay is at $7.16. Average age is still increasing. Food quality hasn't moved, and respect has dropped another 3 points. So I'm not popular Presidente anymore. That's all I can say. I'm not El Popularo. I'm gonna have to do something pretty serious to get people happy. Maybe if that tenement was to be done eventually, we'd be in a better position. But at least we got some foreign aid off the others. Yeah, tourism profits are still slipping horribly. We only made a 1,300 this year, so not good at all, but we have a new airport. I built a better terminal, so you know what? I think we can quickly recover because we've raised just about 25,000 in profits, but we only have one spring breaker, so we're playing catch up now, unfortunately, because circumstances were not in my favour. But as long as these two don't emigrate, that's happy. But I guess in order to stop emigration, I'm gonna have to really work on happiness. Luckily, these police dudes can use my let's use cloth napkins. We are charging a hefty fee. I'll make it a $1 low, but you know, if we're charging a hefty fee, we should make sure we can foot the bill. Actually, if we are charging hefty fees, maybe it's worth it if I actually start increasing wages across the board, like $7 for farms. You know, yeah, the new minimum wage is $7. I may as well bribe the people onto my side, because you know, I have to admit I am not optimistic about these upcoming elections, just because I've done a bit of a shit job really of taking care of people. So yeah. $7 for you, don't worry Teamsters, I'm not forgetting you. 7 for you, 7 for the laziest construction workers in the world, 7 for the dock where no one works, and 7 for the other dock. There we go, $7. That's wages. However, $8 if you're in the entertainment industry, because I favour you more. So there we go, $8. You $8. Has this duty-free shop ever made money, by the way? No, it has not. This duty-free shop feels like I wasted my time on it. You know what? I fucking wasted my time on it. Right, demolished. I can build something better. Anyone else need their wages? Yeah, you need your wages raising. Right, so let's get rid of a duty-free shop and we'll replace it with something way better and something the tourists will like. Maybe mini golf? No, that looks stupid. Scenic outlook. No, you know what? I think I'm gonna. You know what? Actually, I think I could afford a power plant at this stage. Let's have a look. Infrastructure. Yeah, I can afford a power plant. You know what? I'm gonna go for a power plant. I'm gonna have to chuck it. Where do I put a power plant where it's not gonna ruin everyone's view? Let's just pause again. I think this would be a good place for the power plant. Right here. Staring at everyone on the beach site, but yeah. First things first, I'm gonna have to do some clearing up though, such as these shacks are in the way. So if I was to put everything here under the demolishing radar, get all that demolished, then I could squeeze the power plant right here. So yeah. If a construction, but then again, are construction workers gonna tear that road up anytime soon? Something tells me they won't. Where else could I put a power plant? On top of a hill? Yeah, I could actually, but would that ruin the crops with all the pollution? Something tells me it would. Where does one put a power plant without pissing off everyone? You know what, I'll put it here. It's near the fans, but it's also away from everything else, so yeah, that'll do. Alright, it's not the nicest person in the world, but you know what? I'll use natural gas as my fuel, because if I use natural gas, it's less polluting. Might cost me a bit more, but you know what? Cuts down on the old pollution, so that's gonna make me very happy. Because once I build that, and look at that, lovely big crop of tourists, by the way. Look at that. Come in, come in. Welcome to Tropico. And also we have elections, but welcome to Tropico. I am your current Presidente, soon to be ex-Presidente if I lose these elections. But welcome, welcome. Come to the hotels. Pay up, check in. Pay up, pay up, pay up, and come to the pool and pay up. Come to the beaches and pay up. Come to anywhere and pay the fuck up. Right. Got a bunch of new tourists ready to pull in some extra money, so maybe as a reward I'll build them a new pub. Actually, you know what, a second pub would be a good idea. But right, Presidente, it's now time for you to face a challenger in an open and fair election. Much as you might wish to defer the elections, the UN is watching closely. You must do your best to influence. Why is the UN still watching me? I've won the last elections fair and square. Do they not trust me? Alright, who am I running against? Pepe Castro. Oh, Pepe Castro. You're a name who's popped up far too many times in this mission alone. This guy's leader of militarists. I hope the militarists actually aren't that big, otherwise I'm going to be hiring a lot more palace guards to win this election, right? Get wrecked, Pep, right? I'm not lifting a finger. 65 votes to me, 7 to him. It must be just the militarists who hate me. Which is funny, why is my respect so low yet my votes are so high? I really must have been cheating in this election. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I mean, look at how much hardline support as well I have. I mean, look at that. I have a big chunk of hardline. This guy has no hardline support, right? Sorry, militarists, but oh, you just lost another vote. Oh, how tragic, right? Sorry, no votes for you then. No votes for you at all. Actually, if we demolish those roads, I could probably fit in a third tenement there, actually. So you know what? Yeah, more housing for the people as well. But that's going to have to wait until I have more money. But it's alright, the tourists are here to spend all their money. So get in there and start spending. Come on, lads. Come on, come to the pool. It's nice and warm. I mean, look, Invacom. Each one's paying up 10 lovely Tropican dollars. I'm not seeing the treasury go up. Are you guys paying up? No, I'm losing money. Guys, you're supposed to put money... Yeah, there we go. 532 and 7 more tourists have just pulled in. Good, good, good. Right. We've made a comeback. We've made a comeback. Now, as long as these two don't bloody fuck off and emigrate again. No new tourists on the yacht. Right, we must be full again. Yeah, oh, no, wait, we're not quite full, but yeah, we're pretty much full, right. I think a third hotel will be a good idea, but we do have a new dock at least, so... Oh, no, wait. Oh, the yacht pulled up to the wrong dock. You bloody dick. No, one of us no tourist. You came to the wrong dock, you flan. Go to the tourist dock. Don't go to the freighter dock. The freighter dock's the one near the tenements. The tourist dock's the one near all the touristy buildings. Right, freighter, do you want to come in? We've got enough... Oh, wait, we have a few things to export. Alright. Wonder, you know what, I might open up the Teamsters office actually, and I'm going to get more Teamsters in, because I might just need to start increasing the efficiency of it, because I see a lot of coffee there, but I'm not seeing a lot of it being exported. What's the inputs? Yeah, I mean, look, we've got 10 loads of coffee stored there, so yeah. Teamsters, right. I am hiring more Teamsters, because I could use a few extra Teamsters just to help me get things done around here, but let's get this one in, get stuff exported, and that should be enough to pay up for a lovely new well, what do I want to pay up for? Oh, I want to reenact spring break package actually, and build another hotel. What is the tourism rating like around here now, by the way? It's still pretty bad. I might start expanding the district towards the woods then. What's crime like? Yeah, it's still not fully under control. I think with a police station I only do so much, but maybe I should build another police station. Maybe that's just it. Maybe I just need more police. Or are there any edicts that could cut down crime, such as ones that focus on the interior? Oh, we got a new chef and a new... let's just go to interior. Oh, it is a political. I want... well, there's political and social, right? So we've got amnesty ain't going to do anything. Neither is early elections. Inquisition, well, that ain't gonna help. Book barbecue, no. Military modern, no. Martial, no. Open the jails, nope. Papal visit or conscription, right? Well, none of those are gonna really do anything to reduce crime. Maybe it'll be socially. We've got prohibition, well, that's gonna ruin everything for me. Literacy, no, we need a school for that. No, we can't ban contraception. Social security, that ain't really gonna do anything. Anti-litter ordinance. Let's just read that. So the anti-litter ordinance. A tropical population grows. The people leave more and more litter and trash about, hurting our island's natural beauty. An anti-littering program will cut pollution from people in half. Some folks will resent the intrusion on their time and freedom, and liberty scores will suffer. So it's really more about liberty, right? What about sensitivity? Oh, you need a college for sensitivity training. Of fucking course you do. And food for the people, well, that's not really a crime thing, is it? Right. You know what, I think I should build a jail. That might help. You know, a police station can only do so much, but maybe a jail we can detain offenders. So, yeah. I will pay for it, because we did lose the prison in the hurricane, sadly. But am I able to reenact spring break package? Yes, I am, right. Get that issued, and there we go. Check out my funky bad animations. Right. Now let's just pay for a prison while the edict just sits there waiting for my attention. God, I'm not very good at navigating things, by the way. Right, put the prison right next to the immigration office. That sends a strong message to people who are going to fucking emigrate out of here as well. Right, so how are we doing in the overview? Well, average wage is rising thanks to my little overall wage raise across the board. We're now up to an average wage of $8.03, and happiness has jumped up 3 points to 44. See, when in doubt, just bribe them with money. We're up to 111 citizens now. Well, our tourism rooms have exploded. We're up to 30 tourists now, and tourism rating has jumped up 2 points to 29. So we're recovering our tourist industry quite well, because we're nearly halfway through the mission, by the way, guys, so we really need to get our skates on. Income disparity has been slashed massively thanks to the minimum wage raise, so we're now down to 51% disparity. Average age is at 28, food quality is at 68, respect has improved by 6 points as well, so this is good. This is good news. Very, very good news. Good news. As for politics, getting a lot of money off of foreign powers now, so that's going to also keep me afloat. As for economy, bloody hell, look at that. 6,000 made off tourism this year. And look, 3,000 off docking, nearly 8,000 total revenue. Average spending per tourist has dropped from last year. However, it's still doing quite well at $264. So, you know what? We are pulling it back at least. So we just need to keep expanding now, because as it stands now, we've made a total of 30,000 in profit, and we have 17 spring breakers. We've nearly fulfilled half of the spring break quota. Now it's just up to really getting as much money as possible in. So I think I am actually going to invest in a higher class of hotel when we have the money. Like we'll build a proper hotel. Like I'm not going to bother with bungalows, because I feel like they're a bit. I think they're like higher class things, you know, like your nice little bungalow on the beach. So a standard hotel. Oh god, tourism is across the islands dropping
Your
right.
people no longer feel that staring at grass is fun. They need more entertainment, my president.
Alright, I will arrange some cheap entertainment. I might build a cabaret actually and just make it dead cheap. That might be a decent idea, and it would be somewhere for tourists to still visit. So yeah, you know what, I'll throw up a cabaret when I have money. It's $4,000 or so, yeah. I think right now we just need to wait on a tourist to bring in a bit more money, and we also just need to wait on other things, but a few more tourists have just pulled up on the old yacht. You know what, I don't even care if they're slob tourists. We can still keep on working on the spring break tourists, but you know, any tourist, as long as it's paying money, it's good, and the policemen are all simultaneously patrolling the beach today. They aren't leaving the island. No, he's getting to work. He's marching, and he's very unhappy that but there's no place like home, alright. You better not be thinking of emigrating, dude, because if you are emigrating, then you're getting arrested and put in jail, because, you know, once I have a jail, I can actually probably imprison people at my own will. Inmates sadly don't pay rent, but what can we do at prison? We can either use convict labour to have each prison produce $5 per month. Well, that ain't a lot. Even with a full prison, you're not even getting a lot. Or we can do re-education, which attempts to increase prisoners' respect for the regime in the hopes that on release they won't re-educate the prisoners, reform them. And Presidente, you are getting 90% of, well, talk about improving your majority there, 90% of the vote. I think my third term in office is a very, very secure one, you know. El Presidente in our time. No Pepe Castro and his bloody hardline militarist bastards. I bet they were just going to plan to turn the island into, like, I don't know, a floating fortress or something. But no. We're going to have a lovely island full of opportunity for all, full of power plants, and full of tourists. And don't worry, I'll build another tenement. I almost said terrorist. I meant tenement. Right, congratulations, Presidente. The votes are in. You've won 68 votes here, so there we go. A majority of 60 votes. I think that shows how popular I am. And by the way, Presidente, Pedro Montana, leader of the communist faction, complains to all who will listen. El Presidente has done a poor job of providing housings for the citizens of Tropico. There is some validity to his complaint. Perhaps if we build some inexpensive housing for the people, we can turn this issue to our advantage. Chuck up a tenement next to a prison then, I guess, but I can't really squeeze it in there. What if we rotate it? Well, I can't afford it anyway, so I can't put it up anyway. Right, is there anything to export? Yeah, there is some stuff to export. Right, get to work on it, dock worker. Hey! You can punch your card in later. Get that stuff exported first. Come on. Get out here, and there's nice carpet work in the dock, by the way. When I first looked at it, I thought it was like stacks of tyres for some reason, but no, it's actually just a nice carpet. I guess we have to make it look nice for any tourist boats that come in, you know. We do have to keep up appearances. How are we doing on all these hotels? Yeah, they're pretty much full. So, actually, if you look at it now, actually, we're actually making quite a comeback on the tourist rate. It's actually rising quite nice. I mean, look at that. It's becoming nice again. I mean, it's becoming very, very nice, especially for the lower class tourists. I think no, I don't really care about the power plant. I believe, let's have a look. Yeah, crime's actually getting more in control now. I mean, let's have a look at one of our first policemen, Louis McLeod. Yeah, he's getting better. I mean, highly skilled policemen will walk their beat faster and shoot more accurately. That's good. That's good. Nothing worse than a cop who can't shoot his gun properly and shoots inaccurately and probably goes for the kill shot rather than the immobilise the madman with a knife shot. But you know what? This is Tropico, we're not America, and I can't really be bothered making American policeman jokes because I'm just going to open up a can of worms with that one, and then some butthurt Americans are going to be butthurt. Anyway, the new prison's up, farmer. You don't want to go in there voluntarily, do you? You know, no. I'll pay for the first prison guard, by the way, but the other one will hopefully just come via immigration because I am welcoming skilled workers. Right. I do want to build new tourist stuff, but you know what? Let's just get one more tenement up just because I want to keep working on housing. So I'll put this one up on the hill. There's no crops growing there right now, but we will need to even the ground out. So you know what? Get this on maximum priority. Get this one up first, and then I can... Well, actually, we have a lot of money. So you know what? Let's get another hotel up. Another El Cheapo hotel will just fit in fine. Where can I pop this one? Let's just, I can rotate this on any angle out. I need to be careful because I don't want the planes to roam into it. I think we've pretty much taken all the space I can take there actually, although if I do it like this, yeah. Alright, there we go. I can fit in one more there, and then I think after this I will actually now start moving to the more southern areas of the island, just because space is getting rather tight. However, I will build one more pub as well. Actually, no, I was saying I was gonna build a cabaret, wasn't I? Yeah, I can stick it there. Let's just turn it around there so it faces... Yeah, there we go. Nice cabaret across the road from the swimming pool. Those horny spring breakers will love it. Right, so that's sorted. Make sure the average wage is at 8 for anyone who works in the entertainment industry, of course. I mean, look at that. The average wage just sets itself now. And I will do the fees manually. Just a nice cheap price of 10 Tropican dollars. That seems to be the one that keeps all the kids happy. And we're just about to hit the end of 1963. Where are my construction works at? You know, I'm thinking I might need a second construction office as well, actually, just because I'm putting up a lot of construction projects. Something tells me these guys can't cope because they're already slow enough as it is. I think it might be a good idea, actually, to get a second construction office underway. And it will increase employment, but I don't think we have an unemployment issue on the island. It's more like I'm building so much I don't really have enough workforce to deal with it. Anyway, how are we doing with the overview? Well, average wage has jumped up to $8.11 now. Happiness hasn't moved. We've got a few more citizens. We're up to the Master Chief level of citizens now. 35 tourists on the island, and we've jumped up 3 points. Yeah, 3 points in tourism rating. That's good news. Total profits were a little bit lower than last year. However, I mean, look at that. 1962, 19,000 this year, 15,000. These are still high profits, so I ain't complaining, bro. Income disparity is still dropping. It's down to 49% now. Average age hasn't moved, and neither has food quality, so it's all still nice and consistent. And respect didn't move. Didn't make too much off the USA this year. The Russians are still paying in a lot of money, which is odd because I'm becoming I'm becoming more like pre-Castro Cuba now. It's not like a playground for drunk American tourists, but whatever. Economy, well, yeah, made a lot of farming. Still making good money off of tourists. Didn't make as much this year, but I'm still in that region of about $5,000. So it's still very high, but we just need to really now think about how can we kick it into overdrive. And the reason why I was a bit lower this year, it looks like I didn't make as many docking and airport fees. So it seems to be a very inconsistent profit, that actually. But our local entertainment profits are still on the rise, and spending by tourists was a bit lower, but yeah. You know, we're still making good money, but we're now up to 35,000 total profits. However, there's only 16 years to go, so let's think about it. Next year will be the halfway point. What's half of 150,000? 75,000. I've only really made about 25% progress, so I need to do something in order to kick my tourism rating into, well, the next century. A nightclub will be a good idea, but for that, we need El Power Planter to be up. So that is going to be on maximum priority. You know what, I'm taking that off maximum priority. I want the power plant done now so I can just basically get the power plant up, get electricity on the island. We'll build like a rocking nightlife scene now. That will just complete the island night, because that is all we need now. So construction workers, where are you at? They're all off to do their various jobs. You know what? I am gonna invest in one. I am investing in a second construction office because we need one. So I'll just put it across the road from the first one. So if someone would like to build that, that would be lovely. Anyone going to build it? You. What are you going to build today? Gonna build that construction office right next to you? Go on, go on. No, no, no. You're missing it. You're missing it. Right. You missed that, but oh, Presidente, I'm concerned about the spring break too. Oh, are they not happy again? Oh, I thought they'd be happy. I mean, I do have a, what's crime like again? Oh, it's getting a bit out of hand again, actually. Right, you know what? We need a new police station then, right? Another new police station. We got to keep these kids under control. This is a police. Yeah, it's a police station. It's only $2,000 for a police station. That is pretty. That is dead cheap for a police station. But yeah, this road could use a bit of work. Let's just complete that, make it look better. Come on, we can do better than this, can't we? And there's a hello, airport lady. What are you up to? I hope everyone at my new job likes me. I'm sure they will. And she's an intellectual, by the way. I think she's off to go get some rest, but right, everyone's off to do their things. I think we've got some working on the power plant. We've got some working on the new tenement. Oh god, don't plant your crops on the construction site, you corn farming idiot. That's literally the only place in the world that's. Oh wait, corn's on the up again. The pineapples is still really, really good. I mean, corn was getting low, but oh, and you can grow corn there. One of the farmers has a very funky dressing style as well. But where is everyone now? So I can hear things being dug, but I can't see a construction worker anywhere. But oh, you're getting a new construction. Right, good. New construction office is up and someone's already joined. Right, good. New labour and a new plane's landed. Only one tourist on board. Right, are we a bit full? Yeah, we pretty much are full up. Right, get another hotel going. Well, we are getting another hotel going. It just takes a while to get it built. Another yacht's on its way as well. Got a lot of goods piling up though, and I'm not seeing a freighter near. Oh no, wait, there is a. Oh, good, good, good. See, looks like everything's coming together quite nice now, and we have another. See, that enhanced terminal's also paying off. We now have a plane driving all over the roads and killing everyone who dares walk on them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to relay these roads a bit so we don't have that situation happening. Actually, I mean, I know it's shelling out more money for fucking roads, but yeah, get the roads up because I don't want people dying of being caught in plane propellers. You know, it's not going to look good on the tourist brochure. And I mean, we've had enough problems with tourists dying. I mean, we've had death by hurricane. I don't want death by plane propellers, but 2 more tourists jumping off the yacht. Oh, it's generic ones, isn't it? Are these the British ones again? Ah, she's a USA one. Oh no, wait, oh well, I think we got Beavis and or Butthead there. I don't know which was the one that goes yeah or something like that. I don't know. I never really watched Beavis and Butthead. It wasn't really my kind of show. Quite like King of the Hill though. That was a good show. Mainly for all the YouTube edits that you get on there, but it was still a good show and it's all own right as well. But then again, I don't really watch a lot of television anymore. I tried to watch this new US comedy and Seth MacFarlane. Yes, I know, but Spring Breakers are not happy because we always seem to have a crime problem. But we're not really getting a lot of people being arrested. It's alright, I'm building a new... Oh, yeah, crime's getting really... Right. Guys, can we get this police station up a bit earlier, please? Because, yeah, we've got another tourist on the island, but we need to get more stuff up. Probably more drinking as well. And we really need to get this nightclub up because, yeah, there is concerns. But 4 more immigrants have just turned up. We've got a new labourer. Good, good, good. What else do we have? Another new labourer. Alright, alright. And... a farmer, as if we need any more of those. I thought we were full up on farmers now, but I guess there's always a job going. And another new labourer. Alright. I ain't too mad about that. I do need the extra labourers now that I have a new construction office. I mean, everyone's flooding in. I mean, stuff will get built twice as fast now, so yep. You lot get to work on the old construction office. This one's digging up quite fast as well. Are you a skilled one? Are you? Yeah, you're skilled. Good. You're only 26 as well. Oh, this guy's actually a born and bred Tropicans from Dos Cavazos. You get to work there, lad. You get to work. You're doing God's work. No, I don't want to rename Dos Cavazos. I don't really want to rename anything. I like these names: El Cigar, Dos Cavazos, and soon we'll have Tourist Town over there. But we are getting a power plant. It's on its way up quite nicely. I'll pay for... I don't know how many people I need working at the power plant. I need enough to build a control tower at the airport and enough to build a nightclub. That's how much I need. Somehow these hotels are getting by with no electricity, by the way. I guess television wasn't really big in 1964, so I guess that's why I get away with it. But right, get the police station going. It's nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. But I will, well, we have a lot of money, so you know what, I have more money than sense, so you know what, I'll just pay for, like, 3 police stations. I mean, 3 policemen, so, yeah, pay for 1, 2, 3. There we go, 3. And here's the Informer for 1964, and this is where we're going to call it an episode. But you know what? We've had our downs this episode, but we have had our highs as well, and that's the most important thing. So I think with a bit more elbow grease, I think we could pass this mission, but profits were a bit lower this year. But did we get all that stuff exported on the freighter? No, we did not. We're actually in the process of currently exporting it, so that might be why. Average worker pay has dropped a little bit. It's down to $7.96 now. Happiness is at 43, so we lost a bit of happiness. More citizens, however. Less tourists, but more tourist rating as well. So we might just need to get another plane loading. That control tower will actually allow me to get bigger planes landing there. As for people, income disparity is still dropping. It's down to 43%. Average age is dropping. Food quality is okay. Respect has dropped a little bit, but I think people are... I think I'm out of that honeymoon period I get when I win an election. Decent foreign aid, economy, decent farming profits, tourism profits are still falling. I'm not happy about that at all. Not only did we not make a lot of docking, tourism revenues have fallen a bit, local entertainment's falling, spending per tourist was up massively though, so we're getting good things, but we're also getting bad things as well. So where does that leave us then at the end of this episode? We're now on nearly 40,000 profits, so I think at the beginning we're on about the 20,000 region, so I guess we can say profits are going up a lot, but they need to go up absolutely loads if we're going to beat this mission. So we need to work really hard, and we only have 5 spring breakers now, so I think we need to have 40 on the island simultaneously, because it says there. So a lot of work still to do, but we're going to do all that work on the next episode. So I shall see you all there on the next episode of Tropico. We're going to get the power plant up, we're going to get a nightclub going, we're going to get new tenements going, we're just going to get all the construction we need done, get all the entertainment up, just basically turn this into the ultimate tourist destination, because, well, that is what I'm trying to do. So I shall see you all on the next episode, folks. Goodbye!
Presidente,